Disney and Pixar has just released another short. This time, it's featuring the first ever gay main characters in a Disney film. Representation in films is super important. I think we've seen that with so many movies that have been coming out lately, and hopefully so many more. And even if some of these movies are really, really bad, I'm just happy that we have films now that depict LGBT people in a positive light. Hopefully as time goes on, the queer movies will get a lot better and less campy and veer away from just pure romance. Maybe you can have some gay ninjas, queer cowboys, lesbian bounty hunters, transgender robots. That's not a good one. Transgender fishermen. I don't know what's happening in movies these days, apparently. Superheroes? Is that still a thing? Anyways, I know it's Pixar, so I'm expecting some kind of emotional reaction. However, it's about a subject that's really important to me and a subject that I know a lot about. So I'm gonna watch Out, not Up, which I keep getting really confused with the titles. And let's see how this goes. Oh, based on a true story. Opening image, rainbow, because of course. It's the same reaction I have when my parents visit me.
Greg, what are they doing here?
Oh man, this is too real. I do like how these gay main characters are diverse in the community. They're not the skinny, hairless white boys that a lot of other movies see us as. One of the guys is a big bearded dude, and the other one is a person of color. I wonder if they're gonna actually use the word gay. Oh. There's some Freaky Friday going on. Yes. Peeing on the floor to avoid coming out. Who hasn't done that? Aww. Alright, it might be a little sad. We got some metaphors going on. Oh god. Okay, I can get through this. The mom just casually let the dog know that she was aware that her son likes guys. Some reverse Freaky Friday shit. That's interesting. So he knows his mom is cool with it, but he hasn't talked to her about it, and they haven't mentioned it to each other at all. She just kind of mentioned it to the dog. And it ended with a rainbow. I have kind of mixed feelings about that whole short. I'm glad it exists. It was cute. It was representation in a massive mainstream company that everybody knows, obviously. But again, it never mentioned anything about being queer. Now it's pissing me off. It was all metaphorical, which in cinema is, of course, really good. Oh my god, dude. There's clearly a gay couple, but they don't. His goal was to come out to his parents, and that never happened. The end, the dad just hugged the boyfriend in a very loving and accepting hug, but I don't know, nothing was straightforward. You have children that are watching this. There's a lot that they're not going to get from that. There was no mention of any words, no gay, no lesbian, no trans, no bisexual. Nothing under the LGBT umbrella was mentioned. That people are gonna see this and think, oh my god, what a cute film. Oh my god, it's so progressive. Oh my god, it's moving in the right direction. It just kind of tiptoed around everything. I understand it's a business, it's an entertainment business, and they want to get the biggest audience they can get. So they're gonna try not to offend the queer people. I'm sorry, they're gonna try to not offend the straight people, but also they're going to try to give representation to the queer people. So it's just very vanilla and careful. They don't have to get crazy and be like, we're all accept us or die. Although honestly, that's my message. But to put this from a brighter perspective, the mom didn't make the conscious decision to go to her son and tell him that she accepts him. Instead, he accidentally found out because of the Freaky Friday switch with the dog. So none of the characters did anything. The son didn't come out to the mom. He didn't introduce his boyfriend to his dad. They just shook hands and hugged. The mom didn't go to her son and tell her that she knew or that she hopes he's happy and that she accepts it. Nobody did anything. There's only 4 characters in the short film, plus the dog, and none of them made any decision. They just kind of let things happen, which in real life, that's totally a plausible scenario, but it's a film. And in films, we need to see things a lot differently. We need things to be more clear. We need things to actually happen and not just have a day in the life of a random person. The diversity with Pixar has always been great, especially the short films. You know, I don't think they've ever made a bad one, and they're really touching and emotional and great. And I like that they work with what they have. They have this giant platform, but it's also under Disney, so you know there's going to be restrictions and things like that. So they're making the best of it and doing what they can, and I appreciate that and I applaud them for that. But I'm ready for some real queer shit. Back to the gay pirates and the lesbian ninjas and trans, not robots, wizards and sorceresses. Some cool like that. For a list of some really cool LGBT films, check out my Instagram. So if there's one that you think that I would like, please let me know in the comments below.